Page 22, C's Rock. At the top of the page, they're showing you 3 different C's on the grand staff, the written music. You have it down in the bass. I don't know that it's really called a bass, middle, and treble. I think they're just calling the middle C's called middle C, again because it's in the middle of the grand staff. But the treble and bass C's are not called that, they're just calling them that. They're just C's. And the first C they're showing there, what they call the bass C, is down, it's an octave below middle C. And it's the next to the bottom space in the bass clef. Memorize it, you need to know it. Probably already know it, but then you know middle C already. And then treble clef, the treble clef C, that's an octave above middle C. So you have 3 C's here. And that's what they are. This rock C uses these, so let's cover this real quick. I'm going to take both hands at the same time because the hands don't play at the same time. They're playing one than the other, so I'll just do it all. Starts out with the left hand and your thumb on middle C. And so you're here to start. And then the next measure over, the right hand, you got third finger on that C, so you're here. So you're just playing quarter notes. Wrist, wrist. Now in the second line, here's where the fun starts. You're here in the first measure, and then you got to reach down an octave to get the little finger on the C down below. You don't need to move, just reach down, and then claps when you're there. And at the end of the measure, then you reach up again. You could, if you'd like, stay there for the whole measure. It's good practice to do this collapsing. But then after you come back up, you collapse. So it's the left hand playing this. This octave feel is used a lot in piano. You need to develop what that feels like so you can do that without having to look at the keyboard. It'll take a little time, but it's something else for you to be working on. In both hands. Do it in both hands. And that's really what we're doing here. Dynamic wise, it's loud. Okay. It's all melody, so it's all the same. They have some staccatos. In the right hand you see like the second measure and the fourth measure. Now they have a little note above the second measure, brace with thumb. And I have tried to figure out what they mean here. I don't know. If you understand what they mean, if you understand the Faber stuff, let me know and I'll try and do better next time. But I have no idea what brace with thumb means. I don't even use the thumb here. The first note in the second measure is a C. That's with the thumb, and that's a staccato. But then the right hand gets these staccatos. I just use a finger staccato. You could use wrist if you'd rather. It is loud, but the thumb's not involved on those. So I don't know what they want with the thumb. And the same thing in the last measure, staccatos. And second line, last measure, same thing, they're all staccatos. The space 3 is just telling you it's space 3 of the clef. Forget the space 3, just know the name of the note and where it is on the piano. That's what's important. There is a note at the bottom about your left hand can go octaves lower, so rather than here, you can put it down here and reach down here for the low C's if you want. I'll let you play around with that if you want to do that. Let's try this out slowly. At least we can, the notes aren't hard. Let's check the rhythms. Make sure you got these whole notes and half notes and quarter notes. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll figure it out, I'm sure. I'm going to give us 4 counts. Put your hands where they go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4.